What's up YouTube, it's your boy Dunte86 back for another video. Now here, as you all know, I am a Nintendo fan. I have been for a very long time. I have a Wii U, got it day one, was a big supporter of it to start with, even though they lied and said they weren't going to make the same mistakes that they had made prior, and they made the same mistakes. I haven't been very nice when it comes to critiquing Nintendo because a lot of the things they've done I don't agree with. I don't think that have been very smart, and I mean, they haven't been aggressively seeking third parties, how it seems. When the Wii U released, they didn't have a true blockbuster seller, that they had just a system mover. They didn't have that until Mario Kart, which still, I mean, yes, it's a great game, it's fun, I love it, but honestly, I haven't been playing it much. So, I mean, they've just made a lot of mistakes. But this video is honestly not to get mad at Nintendo, because as much as I get mad at them not having third-party games on their system, I will say to start off, they did have third-party support. And that was something that was very big at E3. They wanted to make sure, they said that you could get the best of Nintendo while you're still getting all those third-party games that are happening on the other consoles, which that has lots of promise. And if Nintendo really did get true support and they had their flagship stuff, and the Wii U would be what that is. But somewhere along the line, they just are not making that appeal to those third-party developers, and they don't give them the true support that they're giving to everyone else. Yes, the Wii U launched with Call of Duty. It had Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. They had Mass Effect 3. I think we have Deus Ex now, and Need for Speed Most Wanted, I think. I'm not sure what the name of it. I have it, but I forgot the name of it. Lots of different games that they do have and third-party support, but after that first wave of third-party support, a lot of it was really crappy. I mean, Sniper Elite, it didn't have any of the online modes. A lot of games that come now to the Wii U don't have any of the DLC, and they don't have online modes, or the online mode is gimped. Granted, Wii U, as far as online goes, it has the infrastructure set, and they could do something really good with it, but they're so stuck in the past, and they're trying to protect kids rather than letting parents parent kids and teach them how to be smart on the internet. But that's another topic for another day. But the thing that gets me is a company, Ubisoft. Before the Wii U came out, they were showing lots of promise and lots of support to Nintendo and the Wii U. They started off with Rayman Legends. That was going to be a really awesome game, and it honestly, definitive version is on the Wii U, and it was prepared. It was supposed to be Wii U exclusive and launch very close to the launch of the Wii U. But then Ubisoft decided, you know, this franchise did well on Xbox and PlayStation before, so I think we're gonna release it on those too. Even though the Wii U version is ready, we're gonna hold the Wii U version and then release it when the other ones are ready. That is a huge slap to the face of Nintendo. Don't start, dog. That's a slap to the face. It seriously is. You spend all this time developing it to make it an actual exclusive thing for Nintendo Wii U and make it work for that system, and then they decide, no, it's not going to be exclusive anymore, and we're going to spend more time to develop it for the other consoles and make it adapt the things that don't work for it to make it work for those consoles, and hold a finished product away from them. I don't understand that. It's just, it's ridiculous. And then let's get back to some positive stuff. Still with Ubisoft, they launched with the launch of the Wii U, Zombie U, which, in my opinion, is a very good game. Could they have put more effort into it? Goodness, yes. And like the graphics aren't that good. Well, honestly, the graphics aren't good at all. I'm just gonna say that. The gameplay is done really well. I felt very immersed the whole time I played Zombie U. It's a very fun game the first time through. I have not put that back in my Wii U since... Well, once this summer when my friend here on YouTube, Neo GameSpark, came through, we played the multiplayer, and that was... but other than that, I hadn't played that game since the first week it came out. I played it, I was immersed, and then I was finished. I didn't play it anymore. But if they had put more effort into it, I'm pretty sure that it would have done even better. Like, you know, the multiplayer actually having it online, that could be something. But I'm pretty sure the sales do warrant them to actually continue the series and do something else with it, but they're not going to. Because I know it is something that did sell. It didn't sell like a whole immense, crazy bukus, but it did sell. So we have 2 games that were from Ubisoft that were at launch or close to it, or supposed to be. And I think Assassin's Creed, that's there too. They're still giving the Assassin's Creed games. Now, another thing came up, Watch Dogs. So that was announced it was going to be on Wii U. We're going to spend some extra time making sure that we work in the gamepad and make it really cool, blah, 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 blah. It comes out on the other consoles after it's been delayed for quite some time, hearing nothing about the Wii U version for months and months and months. A few days ago, it was shown on the Wii U shop, and it's going to be $59.99. It's coming out on November 19th, a few months after the release of it on the other consoles. You know, when they didn't finish the other versions and they had the Wii U version finished, they held the Wii U version back, but they did the opposite for this game. But okay, so it's finally coming out. The graphics look they probably look on par with the 360 and the PS3 versions, but I have one gripe. None of the DLC is even slated to come to the Wii U at all. And I'm not sure, but I don't think that it's really gonna have many different features with the gamepad. So don't quote me on that one because I'm not sure, but I do know the DLC is not coming. That is the problem with third parties on the Nintendo consoles. They can't blame it on the power because pretty much everything that's coming out right now is still being released on a 360 and the PS3. So the Wii U is on par with that. They could use those and port it to the Wii U and that would not be a problem. And they do that, but they take out features. They don't have DLC support. And why would anyone in their right mind that owns more than just a Wii U, why would anyone in their right mind buy a product that is just, they know they could get it better on another console? I want to get Watch Dogs, and I have a PS4. I said that I was going to get it on the Wii U to support the third parties because that is something a lot of people don't do. And I'm hard on Nintendo fans for not supporting third parties. But I'm not taking a gimped port. That's just ridiculous. Why would you do that? So, a little game came out here in October, well, last month in October, a few days after my birthday. Talked about it a little bit. It's called Bayonetta 2. Now, if you know this series, Bayonetta came out on the PS3 and the 360, and it sold pretty well. It has a cult following, and it's a really good game. Now, this game, it's the second one. No one has played this on the Nintendo consoles because it hadn't been. So to get the sequel to a game on a new console, it's like, what about the first one? Oh, but look what it says right here. Bonus, Bayonetta included. So this does not just have Bayonetta 2 in the package. Look, there's two discs. There's Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. So for anyone who has not played the original, you get it with this. And if you buy it online, once you get Bayonetta 2, you get Bayonetta 1 at a discount since they're on two separate discs. So honestly, if you're gonna get Bayonetta 2, buy it on a disc. It's much better. This is how you're supposed to do third party. And then they do use all the features of the gamepad. I mean, if you want to do the touchscreen stuff, you can, but why would you want to? Miiverse is integrated very well, and it's just a really good game. They spent their time, they made a quality product. It's great. Why do I talk about sequels on new consoles, you ask? Remember I said something about Mass Effect 3? So, on the PS3 and I believe the 360, there is a Mass Effect trilogy that has all 3 games on it. What a missed opportunity for the Wii U and Nintendo owners, and what a missed opportunity to gain a new install base of people to play your game than to release a super story-driven game on the third one, the conclusion. You just released the conclusion on the Wii U. Oh, but you can go through the little, what is it? Some kind of stupid comic book thing, and you can do all the choices there. That is hours of gameplay to where you really get to know these characters and these experiences that mean something to you. If you're a fan of like the Walking Dead Telltale games, that's the equivalent of buying episode 5 of season 2. All the choices that have been made from season 1 up until that point, you don't get to do. And it'll make it for you that, I mean, you could do that. You could buy the 5th episode, which would be stupid, but if you did, it will make all these choices for you, and you have no connection to any of the characters and anything that's happened in the story. That is the exact same thing that happened for the Wii U version of Mass Effect 3. Why? Why didn't they just release the trilogy? To be smart, you would do that. And if you're really trying to go after those core gamers that they said they're trying to do, and granted, these people, the third parties, they know what core gamers are. Think about this. Don't be stupid. The other core gamers have another system, and they want to come back to Nintendo. But if you want to win them back over, you're not gonna do that by giving the Nintendo the crappy version of your grade A products. It's time to stop blaming Nintendo and stop blaming the Nintendo fans. Look at the third parties, because they are really lazy and they don't do anything. They don't make their products enticing to the fans. Except for you Platinum Games. Good job. Alright, that's it. I have ranted. I don't even know how long this video is, but you know what? It's a rant. Peace.